Hey Hector, why should I pay you to manage my money?
You end up with more money using us. Most people think we're a net negative. We're actually a net positive to the tune of about 15% more when you're ready to retire.
Yeah, and when he says us, he means us here at SWAN DFW. Welcome back to another episode of Wealth Defense Radio, the podcast. I'm your host, Josh Nahosa, and I'm an independent advisor representative for the aforementioned SWAN DFW, and I am here with the certified financial planner who started SWAN DFW, and that is Hector and Josh.
Yeah, I still can't get over the aforementioned. That's really good. Yes, my name's Hector. Hello.
Yes, I took the SAT test back in the day, so I had to study words and how they worked. So today is all about how we get paid. A lot of people don't like talking about that, but we like to be above board about how we get paid.
We like to be totally transparent because many things in our industry are buried and hidden, and we don't. That's one of the reasons we started SWAN, is I wanted to be totally transparent with people so you know what you get. There's no surprises.
We are going to break this episode into two different ways, I guess. The first one is assets under management. The second one is going to be insurance. We're going to talk about assets under management first.
Probably we need to define what assets under management are.
Well, why don't you do that for us?
Well, assets under management are typically 401ks or IRAs that we roll over. We put in our Schwab, who's our custodian. Also very important. Make sure there's a custodian involved. And we trade those assets. So that's called assets under management. And we charge two ways to pay us, but most of our folks charge 1% per year for assets under management, or about 0.25% per quarter, or about $100 for every $10,000 under management per year.
And is that pretty standard across the industry?
Yeah, that's what you get just about anywhere you go. Some of our competitors are actually at 125 or 1.25 basis points. There's a guy on TV who is advertising if you got $500,000 or more, those are about 1.5. So 1% is the street, but you can pay premium if you want to. You can pay more. You don't have to pay it here because you get a gold glove service for 1%.
Yeah, that with us is billed quarterly.
That's
so
right.
You get 1/4 of 1%. So like the $10,000, you owe us $100. We would take out $25 at the end of each quarter.
Right. And
versus
it'll be right
$100.
on your statement, so you'll know exactly what you're paying us. And it's just the easiest, most transparent way of doing business.
Yeah. So that's the way most people pay us.
That's right.
For assets under management. But there's a second way.
That's correct.
And that way is?
Well, you have to qualify for the state of Texas. You have to have $1 million or more under assets with us. But if you do, we offer what's called a participation agreement. This participation agreement is just that. We're going to participate in whatever the return was for the portfolio. Our participation agreement is 10%. So if you have $1 million portfolio and it grows by 10%, you have $1.1 million, you would pay us 10% of the growth of the $100,000, right? Mm-hmm. And that's about break even. If you have $1 million and you say, well, I can't decide whether to do the 1% AUM or the participation agreement, 10% breaks us even. If your portfolio is less than 10, then obviously we make less money. The reason most people do it is because most portfolios are managed about the same in an up market. It's in the down market, so we're a little more careful because if you earn 0 or less, you don't pay us anything. So people kind of like that. And we have to be really on our, have to bring our A game to make sure that you make money so we can make money.
Yeah.
We're on the same side of the table, yeah.
Believe it or not, in a business, us making money is fairly important.
Yeah, I've read it's in a business class I took a long time ago.
Mm-hmm. So if I have $1 million or more, do I have to do the participation agreement?
You do not. We have clients who they never done that before, that done assets under management, the 1% flat fee. Many people like to start there, and once they see how we do things and the communications and things like that, and they feel comfortable, they can move to the participation agreement, or they go the other way. If they start participation agreement and decide to go the 1%, they can. The difference is, my favorite story is, we had a client, we had a good year, and we sat down with he and his wife, and we were going. I said, okay. And it was in January, and we were just getting ready to bill for the year. And I said, so here's the invoice. This is what we're gonna take out of your account. And he's got a lot of money, and we'd had a good year. And his wife said, wow, we're paying him a lot of money. And he, without missing a beat, turned to her and said, you're not understanding this program. We want to pay Hector $1 million a year, because if he makes $1 million, we made 10. And that's the way you got to look at it. Is we're in here to try to make you as much money as we can without getting you out of the risk factor that you want. But the more money we make means the more money you make. Yeah,
so that's why people would lean to do that, potentially.
Yeah, mostly they lean so that they don't have to pay us if we don't make any money. That's most of the time that's the driving motivation factor. Is they say, well, I like that idea that if you don't earn it, we're not going to pay you.
Let's move on to insurance.
Okay.
Because we do get compensated for that as well, although it's not through you, the client, directly. It's through the insurance company.
That's correct. When we quote a product, and most of our clients will have either an annuity product that we put in for guaranteed income, or for growth, or for Roth conversion. We'll also have life insurance. Sometimes our clients need life insurance, whether it's term or permanent life, and long-term care insurance. We offer all of these products. And when we quote a price or an illustration or a hypothetical, we need to disclose that we're getting compensated for it, because it wouldn't make any sense for us to do it if we weren't. But the compensation comes from the insurance company, just as you said.
Yeah. So what about like Medicare?
Yeah, that's another kind of added value we do for our clients, because it's a very complicated health insurance when one turns 65. We don't do a lot of it, but we do it for our clients, mainly because we want to make sure that they get what it is what the financial plan is asking for. In the very beginning, we would say, here, go to an insurance person or a Medicare person and do this. And they would come back with a different product, which was not any better for the client, but much more better in terms of compensation for the representative. So I decided to take it in-house. And again, we don't do a lot of it, but for our clients, we do it. And that's the same thing. When we quoted whatever insurance company we choose, the price has already got the compensation built into it. So there's not another check being written by the client.
Yeah. So, if you would like to work with us in your retirement, we have a couple different ways that you can contact us. The first way is via phone number, and that is 888-792-6339 or 888-SWAN-DFW. Or we have an email address, and that is info@swandfw.net. Both of those will be in the description wherever it is you are watching or listening.
Yeah, and we would just ask that you like the podcast, share the podcast, comment on the podcast, show it on your Facebook page, or do something to get other people to listen to this.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
We would greatly appreciate it.
So thank you guys for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.
Thank you.
The preceding content is informational only and based on information available when created. It is not an offer or solicitation, nor is it tax or legal advice. It does not consider your financial circumstances and objectives and may not be suitable for you.